have all this silver, keep the silver trading for the same amount of goods in the marketplace if they keep mining more and more silver every year?
That's a good question. I would say, we don't have a long. Clearly silver prices change. But I would say that it's because the cities which they're sending it to are using it for their own purposes. So, for example, if a ship full of silver from Athens goes up the coast, it might stop at 3 different towns, spread the silver among those, then those cities take that in as tax revenue, maybe mint their own coinage. The point is, at least, it spreads it out, so the effects of inflation are not as bad as if all that silver was just getting pumped up every year in Athens and staying in Athens, it would just get ridiculous. Yes.
Why did Athens have inflation collars whereas other places?
It's because they just had a massive supply. That each year they're cranking out thousands and thousands of talents worth of silver, minting it and sending it off. Because if they just left it in Athens, silver would become worthless.
So did Macedon eventually suffer an inflation problem?
Macedon, what happened is, I don't know as much about Macedonian coinage. The point is since they had gold, they had a lot of very valuable coins. When they took over Greece, they didn't impose a gold standard, so they still had silver coins in Greece, gold coins in the Orient because there's gold there. I think it's because, I'm not too sure. Macedon in and of itself is sort of flash because it spreads out everywhere and then falls apart. That's actually a good question. I know the Ptolemies actually did something very weird with gold coinage. They didn't have enough gold, but they really wanted to feel important, so they had gold coinage. So they had all the Greek-speaking Egyptians, they got to use a gold coinage system, and the Egyptians got to use a copper system that had the same value as gold, even though it actually wasn't gold. And you had to pay your tax, but everyone had to pay their taxes in the gold system, so the Egyptians had to pay an exchange rate, and they got more money. It's actually very interesting. So the Ptolemies actually are the first ones to experiment with